Previously, we discussed about the syllabus of corporate accounting, nature of question paper, examination pattern. Presently, we are concerned with issue of shares, that is unit number 1. Myself, Professor Dr. V.K. Sawant. We very know that human occupations can be classified into 3 categories. One category of which is business, another is profession, and third one is employment. Business means dealing with specific activity continuously. Business is a activity which require sincere, constant efforts for getting results. The purpose of any business is to earn a profit. Means all business organizations are profit-oriented organizations. The purpose behind establishment of business organization is to earn a profit. Profit is the difference between total revenue and total expenses over a period of time. Generally, we count the profit of a year in order to understand our efficiency. In present age, there is a competition in all sectors. So, in order to survive in competition, we do efficient activities for our business. Another another way of doing something, that is profession. The purpose of profession is to serve the society. A professional person requires uh, training, education. It is a specific type of task, and employment is the uh, another point of human occupations. In employment, we are serving for well-being of the society as well as organization. In business, the remuneration of business is measured in terms of profit. In profession, remuneration is measured in terms of fees, and in employment, our remuneration is measured in terms of salary. In business, there are different types of activities carried out. So there are different types of businesses. The business means dealing with specific activity continuously. In another words, business means being busy. The main purpose of any business is to earn a profit. In business, several activities are carried out. In production, there are a number of processes. In service industry, there are a number of services and activities related with customer. Customer is the end user. All the business activities are carried out for the sake of customers. Customer is a king of modern market. In order to satisfaction of customer, we are properly doing business activities. All financial activities are recorded in the books of accounts. In accounting, mostly in corporate accounting, we are recording all transactions related with company. There are various ways and forms of business doing. Following are the important forms of business organization. First form of business organization is sole trader. Second is partnership firm. Third one is company. Fourth one is public undertakings. And fifth, cooperative institution. Sole trader means a trader who invests his own capital in the business, who is responsible to do all things related with the business. He carried out different operations or activities related with his business. profit of that business owns to sole trader. The sole trader business has certain limitations like limited capital and limited turnover. Another form of business organization is partnership firm. In partnership firm, two or more persons come together and form a business organization that is called as partnership firm. In partnership firm, partnership deed is very important, on the basis of which a partnership firm can run. Partners are responsible for bringing capital into business as well as they share profit or loss occurred by the business. Another important form of business organization is company. This form of business is now popular in all over the world. A company is an artificial person created by law. There are basically two types of companies: private companies and public companies. In public limited companies, the liability of owners is limited as well as the capital of the business is large as compared with the partnership firm. All drawbacks of partnership firms are removed in the company form of business organization. Another type of business organization is public undertakings. It means these undertakings are working for well-being of the public and the capital is invested by the government. Another type of business organization, that is cooperative sector, cooperative institution. Cooperative institutions are working for the well-being of their members coming together and form a cooperative society. Now we are concerned with to understand what is the meaning of company. Before understanding what is the meaning of company, we should know that the word company. The word company is derived from Latin word com. Com means together or with. And another part of that word is panis, that is bread. Originally, the word company is referred to an association of persons or merchant men discussing matters and taking food together. Some definitions of company are given below. In this unit, we are focusing on business form of company. Definitions, there are certain definitions given by different authorities. First definition is given by Justice Hannay. A company is an artificial person created by law with a perpetual succession and common seal. In this definition, we understood company is an artificial person, it is created by law, it has a definite life and it uses its own common cell for business purpose. Another definition of company or corporation is given by Justice Marshall. That definition is a corporation is an artificial, bring invisible, intangible, and existing only in the contemplation of law. It means that a company came into force according to law. Third one definition, that is very important definition given by Justice Lord Lindley. A company as an association of many persons who contribute money or money's worth to a common stock and employ it for the some common purpose. The Common stock so contributed is denoted in terms of money and is called the capital of the company. The persons who contribute it or to whom it belongs are members. The proportion of capital to which each member is entitled in his shares. It means that a company is an association of persons. Contribution of many persons is taken for capital. It means capital of a company brought by many people, and the unit of each person is termed as share. A company is also known as joint stock company. The word joint stock means the needed funds or capital is raised jointly by many persons. The stock or capital is raised through issue of shares. This is very important aspect of getting capital to company. By issue of shares, company raise capital. There are two types of shares, equity shares and preference shares. Equity shares are the real owners of the company. They scattered all over the country. They do not participate in day-to-day activities of the company. They are real owners of the company. But preference shareholders are not real owners of the company. The capital on preference share may be redeemed after a particular period of time if the shares are redeemable preference shares. The most important and familiar source of raising capital is the shares. From the above definition, we can understand what are the features of company. The first feature of a company is that it is an artificial person. It means that company is not the natural person, it is an artificial person. And common seal is regarded as the official signature of the company. A company has its own existence, it uses its own cell for business activities. A company has legal entity with perpetual existence. It means that a company is formed for working for long lasting period. So company has perpetual existence. A company is an invisible or intangible persons. It means that we cannot see where is company, but it is a documentary record. It came into force as per the legal provisions. It existing because of contemplation of law. Company is an association of many persons. It means the ownership is divided among many persons. The person contributing in the business in terms of money or money's worth, that is called as capital, and in case of company that capital is termed as share capital. Company works for some common purposes. It can do any legal business. There are various types of companies: manufacturing company, service company, trading company. By considering the nature of business activity or nature of business, we can determine the nature of working of that company. Each contributed in company's capital is an owner or member. The contribution given in the terms of capital to the company, the persons who contributed in terms of money or money's worth, they are termed as owners or members of that company. The proportion of capital to which each member is entitled is his share, means the units allotted to shareholders or members termed as shares. The liability of shareholders is limited to their shareholdings. This is very important feature of a company, the liability of members is limited. On the other hand, in case of partnership firm, the liability of partners is unlimited. There is a difference between ownership and management. It is also one of the important feature of the company. There is a separation in ownership and management. Owners are many. There is no restriction on maximum number of members of the company. Management. Management is a task of planning, coordinating, motivating, and controlling efforts of others towards a specific objective. Any business is formed for doing certain activities which are related with our society. Company maintains its books of accounts required under Companies Act. In India, now presently, a new act passed by the government in the year 2030, and that act is known as Indian Companies Act 2013. As per this act, a company came into force as well as company wind up according to provisions of this act. A company can buy and hold a property in its own name. It means that a company has power to hold property for the sake of its own business by its own name. Owned property is very important for generation of revenue. Because of our own property, we can generate revenue by doing various activities. Activity is a serial of working related with our business task. The company should have to make periodical audit. It means that according to Companies Act, audit is compulsory to company form of business organization. There are two types of companies, public limited companies and private limited companies. There are certain rules and regulations regarding the company's activities. The liability of public limited company is mostly related with public. So all activities in public limited companies are taken into consideration the public interest. We are working for the well-being of our society. In because of company, we produce different types of production for the sake of society, and society consists of consumers and end users. Then the purpose of any company is to work for profit making. Every company came into force, work for its betterment, also expand its activities as well as develop its activities. Indian companies, foreign companies, these are the companies. The purpose of any type of company is to serve society. For serving, we are earning something in the form of profit. So profit is very important motive of our business. In this unit, we are focusing a company form of business organization which is popular all over the world, and because of that we run related activities in the area of manufacturing, service, or trading industry. So in this chapter, we focused what is meant by company and what are the features of the company. Before starting the issue of shares, we must understood that what is exactly company means and what are the silent features of company business. On the basis of which we can learn the further procedure of the company for getting capital, and that is termed as share capital. Thank you.